Chicken is one of the most popular foods in the world, loved by people everywhere, and among all its parts, chicken breast has gained massive popularity, especially with those who want to eat healthy and maintain a healthy lifestyle. The only problem is, most people stick to just a few basic cooking methods: boil it, grill it, or pan-sear it, and then serve it as a side dish. But chicken breast can do so much more. In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 creative, hearty, mouth-watering chicken breast recipes that you and the whole family will absolutely love. These meals are high protein, low carb, and perfect for anyone who wants to maintain a healthy weight, eat clean, or even bulk up at the gym. And the best part, they're super easy to make with ingredients that are affordable and easy to find. So let's get right into the very first recipe, which I like to call chicken pizza. No, this isn't your regular pizza. We're taking things up a notch and making a super low carb version with chicken as the base. For this recipe, you'll be needing some minced chicken breast, or you can use some store-bought ground chicken. You would need 1 egg, a bunch of seasonings. I'm using paprika, cumin, Knorr seasoning cubes, and some salt. You'd also be needing some fresh pepper and garlic that are nicely minced. You'll be needing some tomato stew or any tomato-based sauce, vegetable oil, mozzarella cheese, bell pepper, and onion strips. Start by placing the chicken breast pieces in a food processor and then process it until it is very nicely minced. Alternatively, you can use a store-bought minced chicken. Okay, I'm mincing enough chicken breast for all of the recipes that we're going to be making today, so I won't have to repeat the mincing process. Okay. Now, once you're done mincing the chicken, transfer some of the minced chicken into a bowl. Add the egg, paprika powder, cumin powder, Knorr seasoning cubes, some salt, the minced pepper and garlic, and a spoon of the tomato stew, and then a tiny drizzle of oil. Then mix everything thoroughly together until it's well combined. Now, once the mixing is done, set it off to the side and then bring in an oven-safe tray and coat generously with some oil. Afterwards, spread the chicken mixture flat on the oiled oven tray. Now, this will serve as the pizza base, and we will not need to use an actual pizza bread crust for this, okay? Then bake this for about 15 to 20 minutes in a 180 degrees preheated oven until it is fully cooked and then lightly brown as well. Once it's all baked, remove from the oven, then generously spread some of the tomato stew, or if you're using a tomato-based sauce, all over the chicken base. And once that is done, grate up some mozzarella cheese, a generous amount of it, and then sprinkle right on top of the chicken base as well. And just like any pizza would have, we're going to add the toppings. For my toppings today, I'm using some bell pepper and onion strips, but you can pretty much use any vegetable of your choice at this point. It's up to you to include anything that you want as a topping for this pizza, but ensure that you keep it nice and healthy. And then after topping with the vegetables, I'm also going to be topping with more cheese and a few dollops of the tomato stew. You can do this if you like. Again, the more cheese you add to your pizza, the more cheese, the merrier. Afterwards, return this to the oven for another 5 minutes just to allow the cheese melt beautifully and then just brown nicely. There you have it, guys. A high protein, low carb chicken pizza that's so satisfying you won't even miss the crust one single bit. Look at that cheese pull. This one is one recipe that I have kept on repeat in my kitchen, especially on those days when I know that I want to go low carb and just feed my body with all the goodness that it deserves. Moving right along to the second recipe. The second one is one recipe that's my all-time favorite recipe, and guess what? It is straight out of my cookbook, Winnie's Sizzling Selections. This book, we're bringing it back, people, and I'm gonna tell you how we'll bring that back later. But for this recipe, I call it cabbage and chicken moi-moi. I'm gonna put the page number that the recipe is on, just in case you have the book. You can just go pull out the recipe directly from there. Okay, now this is not your typical moi-moi. It's a healthier, high protein, low carb version that lets you enjoy all the deliciousness of moi-moi without the carbs. And honestly, you won't even be able to tell the difference. For this recipe, you'll be needing some minced chicken breast. You'd also be needing some cabbage, vegetable oil, spring onions, tartar shade, that's also known as red chili bell pepper, some fresh peppers, onions and garlic, ground crayfish, eggs, Knorr seasoning cubes, and then of course some salt to taste. We're going to start by cutting up the cabbage head into very large chunks, then place in a blender and add a little bit of water and then blend until it is nicely pureed. When it's all blended, bring in a mixing bowl and then lay a fine cloth over the bowl and then run the cabbage mixture through the fine cloth and squeeze out as much liquid as possible from the cabbage. We actually will be using the chaff for this recipe, so you want to ensure that you squeeze out as much liquid as possible. You can save this cabbage liquid for your smoothies. You can even drink just as it is. You can add it to your soup. You can use it to make chicken stock if you like, but whatever you do, please don't throw away the liquid. It's actually very, very healthy. Now, once you have separated the liquid and the chaff, just set the chaff to the side and we'll come back for it much later. And in the same blender, blend the tatashe, the fresh pepper, onions and garlic to make a nice smooth pepper mix. Okay. Now, once that is done as well, just set it off to the side and then drizzle some oil in a pan that's already heating up on medium to high heat. Transfer the minced chicken into the pan and then just crumble it up and stir fry for about 4 to 5 minutes until it has lost all of its pinkness and is slightly brown. Now, once that is done, add the pepper mix, followed by some Knorr seasoning cubes, the crown crayfish, and some salt to taste. Then mix everything together and then cook this for about 8 to 10 minutes until it is nicely dry. After it's all perfectly cooked, take it off the heat and then set it off to the side. Now, once it's all cooled down, bring in a bowl and then transfer this into the bowl along with the cabbage chaff and then add the egg, some chopped spring onions, some chopped tatashe, or you can use any vegetable of your choice. And I also added a tiny sprinkle of salt just to help with the taste and mix everything well to combine. Once this is all fully mixed, it's time to wrap things up. I'm using moi-moi leaves for that extra moi-moi leaf flavor that it gives, right? So you just wrap a spoonful of the mixture in the moi-moi leaves, or you can actually use ramekin dishes or any heat-safe dish or container that you have if you don't have the leaves, okay? Once all the chicken and cabbage mixture are all wrapped up, line a pot with the stalks from the leaves and then top it up with the leaves. Arrange the wrapped moi-moi on top and then cover with another leaf. Add a little bit of water and allow this to steam for just about 15 to 20 minutes. You just want it to steam up slightly. And once it's perfectly cooked, just turn off the heat and allow it to cool down for another 10 minutes before you serve. And that's it, guys. The cabbage and chicken moi-moi, high protein, low carb, and absolutely delicious. If you are on a weight loss journey, this recipe is definitely a must try. And for those that have been asking for the cookbook, Winning Sizzling Selection will be available for pre-order very, very soon. I promise you guys, because there's so many healthy recipes in that book that I have never shared anywhere else before. So look out for the announcement on when the pre-order will be up and rolling for you guys, okay? Before we continue with the video, here's a quick reminder. If you're loving the healthy and delicious recipes I'm sharing today, you will absolutely love our collection of healthy meal plans and ebooks. We've got something for everyone, from a 7-day healthy meal plan to a low carb meal plan to a weight loss meal plan to a detox meal plan and diabetes friendly options as well. We also have a healthy smoothie ebook and a healthy snack ebook, all created to help you enjoy your healthy eating journey without stress or confusion. You can explore the full collection by clicking the link in the description box below and then take advantage of these amazing resources to help you thrive on your wellness journey. The last recipe is another favorite of mine that I have made so many times, and this one is chicken waffles. Again, it is high protein and low carb, and it's actually one of my all-time favorites as well. For this recipe, you'll be needing some shredded cooked chicken, you'll be needing some oats, Greek yogurt, eggs, baking powder, cheese. I'm using mozzarella and parmesan. You can use any type that you prefer. I'll be adding a splash of milk to this and some salt to taste. Now, all you have to do is just blend up the oats, the eggs, the Greek yogurt, baking powder, the milk, and the salt in the blender until it is nice and very smooth. Then afterwards, transfer to a bowl and then add the shredded chicken and the cheese and mix together to combine. What you should have at this point should be a very rich, thick luscious batter, okay, so that it will hold nicely in the waffle maker. Lightly oil your waffle maker with some oil or butter or cooking spray, and then scoop in some batter into the waffle maker and allow this to cook for about 4 to 5 minutes. I had to use a measuring cup to ensure that all of the waffles come out looking even. And then of course, once this is done, what you have is a beautiful golden brown, yummy, luscious looking chicken waffles. Continue the rest until you have used up all of the batter. And there you have it, guys, the third recipe, the chicken waffles. You can serve these waffles however you like, with Greek yogurt, avocado salsa, a drizzle of maple syrups for the balance of sweet and savory, or you can even use some hot pepper sauce if that's what you prefer. And this recipe is perfect for breakfast, it's perfect for brunch, it's even perfect to serve as a healthy snack as well. And the beautiful thing about it is that you don't have to worry about consuming excess carbohydrates when eating this. And there you have it, guys, 3 hearty, high protein, low carb chicken recipes that are as creative as they are delicious. Chicken pizza, cabbage and chicken moi-moi, and then chicken waffles. I'm on a mission to bring you more recipes that will help you eat healthier while still enjoying every single bite. So tell me in the comments, which of these 3 recipes are you going to try first? And if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to share it with your family and friends so that they can enjoy these mouth-watering meals as well. I will see you in my next video. Until then, take care.